snap! Eva's gonna record.
Yeah.
What is up, guys? Evil Duel Song here today. And today we are running Black Ram Supply, RealmRift Supply. Black Ram Supply.
RealmRift. All right,
This is it. All right, 10,000 health, 32 AP. We do get our Hong Moon ultimate, so we need to coordinate these for the bosses.
Yeah, true.
Alright, so the video is not going to line up with the speaking here for a little bit. I'm speeding up the video and just commentating over it. But basically for this first boss, it's not too bad. What you want to do is you want to group the two blue mobs together, and then have one person tanking the red mob. So one person tanks the two blues, one person tanks the red. The person in the red's going to try and keep the red away, while everybody else AoEs down the two blue mobs. Those two blue mobs need to die first. Because they do random shots and random bullets. So as you can see right here, we finished off the two blue mobs pretty quickly by grouping them up and taking care of it that way. So once you've got both of the blue mobs down, next thing you need to do is worry about the attack patterns of Sushim. So Sushim right here, and I'm going to slow down the video, is going to jump out of the water and do a charge attack. You need to block this charge attack. It'll always go for the aggro holder, so you see right there, I use my 1 to block it as a gunslinger. So whoever's holding aggro needs to block that charge. That'll knock him down and end his charging phase and let you get back into full-on DPSing. So once again, you're just going to full-on DPS this boss. It's nothing really too much to scoff at here, nothing to do. He's going to do pretty standard attacks, punch around a little bit, spit some stuff when he gets angry. It's really not too bad as far as tanking goes. Just block all of his stuff, or as you can see right here, me just like circle tanking around. When he does that ground AoE slam, it means he's getting ready to enter into his spitting phase. So when the spitting phase happens, make sure you block into a party protect like you see right here. And then you also see that he did his the ground is getting hot attack. So that ground is getting hot attack, somebody needs to party protect that, or you can use your own party iframe on that. So that's going to happen one more time. I'll slow down the video when that happens as well, just to make sure of it. So there, once again, you saw the block, then you're into a regular DPS rotation. Whoever's tanking, just block his attacks. Really quite simple, not too crazy. So he's going to get angry here in a second. He's going to go back into his underwater phase like that. Jumps up, ground slams into the underwater phase. So once again, party protect the bubbles that get spit. Our tank didn't get in the bubble in time. And you see right there is the text for the fire. So when you see that pop up, all you got to do is use your party protect. As you've got Frost Sheath, we got the weapon, the sword protect from the Blade Master. Also, it's a party protect, so you could also use your own 5-second iframe. Boss is going to jump out of the water, do his charge, block it, and finish off the DPS. The boss will do this 3 times. Once he does it 3 times, that's the end. It enters in rage. So make sure you go ahead and finish this sucker off before that point comes about. Anyway, let's get on to the next boss. Alright, so the second boss you're going to fight is Chef Taejeong Gum, or however the hell you say her name. But basically, I just want to point this out too before we get too much further, is make sure you're buying both Dragon Bloods for both of these runs, or for every run. You do not want to be the guy that dies that has to help your party, or has to have party rest, or wasted on all of that. That is not good for clearing this dungeon, that's for sure. But anyway, this boss really isn't too bad. She's going to jump around from person to person, aggro holder to aggro holder, and then random people as well in there. But for the most part, not too bad. Try to avoid her poisons, and then at about 70-ish%, 60-ish%, somewhere in this range, depending on how much DPS your party's doing, she's going to start spawning mines. So when she spawns those mines, you're going to get this big white screen, and then you're going to start seeing green circles that are going to appear on the ground all around here. So when one of them pops up, I'll point out to it. So there, you see I'm standing on top of them. I screwed up. Basically, you do not want to be standing on those mines, otherwise they will knock you up. And if you get knocked up, you're going to get destroyed. No pun intended, because a destroyer will spawn. The destroyer will chase around a random person, whoever's aggroing the destroyer, really. What you want to do is you want to try and drag the destroyer onto the mines. It'll keep him occupied, knock him up, and generally keep him away from your team, while the majority, or the rest of the team rather, DPSs the boss down on a typical rotation. For the boss, it's just basically block her jumps, avoid her poison breaths. She's not too bad. So you see right here, I bait him onto the traps. I also get trapped by it, but knocks him up, keeps him out of the way for your team. So once again, keep him dragging around and pulling him around to keep him away from the team. So that's my job, is to keep the destroyer occupied in this run. The rest of my team is running the actual fight itself. Also, if you are the one distracting, try and call out to your teammates where the mines are. So during this scene, like right here, if you were to listen to the actual audio, I'm telling them that the mines are against the walls, so they don't SS into mines, get knocked up, and ultimately CC chained and down. Eventually, at some point, you're going to get the boss low enough where you say, alright, it's time to just kill the boss. We can't be playing around with this anymore. So we'll just go ahead and burst down the boss. But yeah, this one's not bad. Just one person distract the destroyer Ed. The other people focus on Taejeong Gum, the chef. Not too bad, though. And as you can see right here, we're just going to go ahead and burn her down and complete the boss. She doesn't have any like insta kills or hard stuff that you need to watch out for. She's just a single target assassin that throws some poison breaths out. So yeah, that is the second boss, guys. As you can see right there, I snipe her down for the victory. And we'll move on to the next boss of the dungeon. Alright, up next we have Mach Solo, the dude that just sits up here. I don't even know what his job is with the whole Black Ram supply chain, to be totally honest. Super easy boss fight. Have your tank keep him aggroed in one spot. He's got 3 little main attacks you gotta watch out for. He's got an AoE Fire Blast, another AoE Fire Blast, and a Fireball. Those are his only attacks he really's got going. So right there you see the yellow indicator for the AoE Fire Blast, the red AoE Fire Blast. Whoever your tank is, just dodge it. Everybody else DPS and just burst him down. I mean, literally you're going to see this is a DPS race, except with 300 AP instead of the 1,500 that everybody's rocking with nowadays. I really don't even know how to describe this one. Just one guy tank it, everybody else DPS it down. We're just going to fast forward through this one now. And this brings us to the final boss, Poharan. This boss is a pain in the butt. I'm going to try and slow down the video in parts where it's important and speed it up when it is not. So to start off, she's just going to have a basic generic rotation for bosses. She's going to attack, shoot some guns, knock some people up. Nothing too crazy. When she does knock someone up, try and hit the CCs on her. I'll go over that in a slower speed here in a second. Now when you see her jump to the middle like this, it means she's about to enter into the fire grenade phase. She'll shoot a rocket into the sky, and then a grenade will explode starting from the inside to the outside and outside to the inside that you see right there. She'll then jump around and jump to somebody. That person that she jumps to is going to get knocked up. So watch right here. She's going to jump, then she's going to hit that person, knock him up into the air. CC bars will open. As soon as that happens, hit her with stuns. You see right there, we hit her with CC stun. You can use stun or knockdown, doesn't matter which. Just make sure you communicate with your party which one you will be using at that time. Once again, she'll jump back to the middle, she'll shoot her grenade into the skies, you see right there, and the grenades will start to explode from the inside to the outside, and then outside to inside. So once again, just SS, E, SS, whatever, to get through all of those, so you don't take any damage. She's then going to shoot some grenades around, and then continue to jump around and shoot grenades and knockups. When she jumps to the middle is basically when you need to worry about iframing. Otherwise, just constantly be strafing, constantly be moving around unless you are the tank. When the tank gets knocked up, make sure you CC her so they don't take damage from the air combo. The same rotation, same animations you've already seen. Now we're going to get into the next one, which is the next phase, when you see text pop up on the screen that the steam is opening pressure. So with this sucker, what she's going to do, and I'm going to slow down the video here. Alright, so during this phase, you need to go to a pad with steam on it. As you can see right here, I am standing on a pad with steam. Now she's going to launch 4 grenades. After the 4 grenades are launched, someone needs to pull a lever. There are 2 levers on the map. They are located at the east and west sides of the map. One person pulls the lever, everybody else stands on a steam pad. That person who pulls the lever has to pull the lever as she's launching the 4th grenade, or at the 4th grenade launch. I'll show this in real time in a minute when it actually happens, and I'll also show it with real commentary as well so you can see this timing. This phase is going to repeat for the rest of the game. It just has different little modifications to it. So that steam phase is going to come in addition to the launch phase and all the other different things we've had here. So when you see that text, you just make sure you get to a steam pad and have it discussed who is going to be the guy pulling the lever or girl pulling the lever to make sure that somebody pulls the lever. We're going to pick up back to regular speed now and go ahead and continue with the guide. So once again, it's the same rotation you've already seen a whole bunch of in this game. She's going to jump around, knock up, fireballs, fire grenades, same thing, up until 40%. Once she reaches 40%, she's going to enter a phase with 2 lion friends. So the lion friends are going to come and they're going to aggro onto whoever is the tank. What you want to do is you want to have someone off tank it. If you have a summoner, ideally have the summoner tank it. So once again, we're at a steam phase. You're going to see we all go to the steam pads, except me, who I'm tanking, and I'm going to eat a lot because I didn't get into the pad in time. As you can see right there, I lost my dragon blood. So make sure you're on a pad when someone pulls that lever. So right now I'm tanking the tigers and all that good stuff, and she's running through her typical rotation. So once again, make sure steam pads when you see that text pop up, and then make sure somebody pulls the lever. You can also, as a gunslinger, survive this by using your Q, as you saw earlier, and you'll see it here in a second. Gunslingers uniquely can survive this attack with their Q skill. So once again, get to your steam pad. If you're a gunslinger, get your Q ready to go. She's going to launch 4 grenades. 1, 2, 3, 4. When that 4th one goes is when the explosion of ice is going to go. Make sure that you are either on a steam pad when it goes and someone pulls the lever, or you get up into your Q as a gunslinger. I can't stress that enough. I know I missed it every time, and I lose another dragon blood for this. This last one here, although I'm going to play with the live commentary, I'm going to show you the timing. I'm looking right at it the entire way. This is a really good example of how to time this correctly. And then we'll just let the video play out the rest of the way. And yeah, so here it goes.
Get lever.
Tell me when to hit it.
1,
That's
2, 3, now.
Hitting it.
Nice.
I died, but you all should live.
No. Bird.
No, I had grenades.
How are we doing? What do we got? What's the situation?
Yep. You're above it. You're above 30 seconds. Go.
Ah,
Everything you got. Everything you got.
Bird.
Everything you got.
Come on.
Stop jumping! Oh god, she's catching up. She's catching up.
You guys got it. You guys got to keep it up to DPS.
Fucking bird!
DPS
Where
and
is
Dragon
she?
Bloods.
Focus, 'cause the
Oh my
tigers are-
god! No, I'm knocked up!
Come on.
DPS.
The tigers
100K,
are annoying.
100K, 100K. You guys.
Come on.
What are you guys doing?
Supply chain.
10K, 10K. Boom. Nice. Yeah.
God damn.
It's,
All right.
it's your boy. It's
Literally
your boy. Does
an hour and
mechanics. Clears
45 minutes
dungeon.
later.
Oh, wow. That was totally worth the 1K.
This
my God.
was too hard. This is not worth. This is not worth.
So the trick is that the person that pulls the lever, if he's against the wall, he'll die, but he'll be able to res himself because the
5,
fire
6
will only hit him
turns.
once. So he'll get
Oh.
frozen. The fire going out will hit him. It'll kill him, but it won't hit him on the way back in. So then he can self-res. So it's basically sack 1 to pull the lever. It looks like.
Okay, I see. Lol.
Anyway, guys, that is how you go ahead and run this dungeon. It is probably one of the easiest dungeons in the game. Really, it's a great event, all in all. You know, get these Corsair combs that are going to let you get those free Obsidian gems, get you those free Hongmooni XP charms. It's a great dungeon. Really, you're going to love it. I hope you can clear it on your first try. Thanks for watching. Peace.
Putting in an awkward smile after you.